This video is gonna be all about Trisha's twat. Sexuality has no gender preferences. As long as you are sexy, she will do you. And cucumbers and fortune cookies are not excluded from her VJJ. I put in the VJJ. Those are my words. And finally, the best one of all, she just said, you know what she said? Oh my God. She said that if you are a man and you are out there hooking up on Tinder or just hooking up in general, or if you have a girlfriend or if you have a wife and you do not go south when your lady is on her cycle, orally, you are not a man. Let's get into this video. This video is not meant to put the fear of sex in you. I'm not ever saying that sex is bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make some sense out of all of this that TP puts out there. Now, on the one hand, she puts out there on one of her videos that she met this guy on Tinder who had a lot of potential. And, you know, she was kind of sad on why do guys don't like her. And she really thought this guy was cute and they didn't mess around. They went out, they had a great time. And she was really hoping that he would call her again. And, you know, why is it that no man likes her? It was interesting because the video right after that was titled, it's hard for me to say these things sometimes. And you know why? The reason is, it's not because they're bad words or anything like that. It's just that some of the words that she uses are not part of my vocabulary. The video that she put out was that she had sex so hard the night before that she was bleeding. And then her last is that how to have sex on your period. This is my point. Say you're the man that met her, guy, and you want to find a woman to have a relationship with, to take on vacation, to bring home and introduce your parents to share your life with. Marbles in her brain, it doesn't connect, and I'm trying to connect them here for you. If you're a man and you're interested in her and then you see videos titled this way and you watch them, I would think that it would change your intention towards her. If you do see her again, you may think, oh, okay, well, I can just, you know, let this go. I'm not going to really consider her as a long-term girlfriend, but we can sure have some sex and just have some fun. That is my point, is that she doesn't understand how her actions and her words are not congruent with what she says that she truly wants. And we need to pay attention to this because many of you are out there like rabbits, okay? And rabbits have low-grade animal sex for procreation. Many of you regard TP as your queen, right? And, you know, that's a little scary because, you know, usually queens, when they do things, you agree with what they do. You want to be like them. You admire them. You look up to them, right? And so if you feel like anything that she does or she says slays, then you can be putting yourself in extreme danger. Your heart and your physical body can be in danger. As a matter of fact, if you ever think of wanting to have children when you get older, or you know, you think that that is a possibility and you're out there playing around, playing hookups and listening to TP's behavior and thinking that she still slays, you need to remember that she wants children. And she herself has said that she's had so many STDs that her reproductive organs are tarnished. They will no longer, they cannot support bringing another life into the world. They are so tarnished from sexually transmitted diseases. Things. Having animal rabbit sex is coming from the lowest third dimension dense energy. You have two people agreeing to be rabbits with low third dimensional sex, and both of these people do not, within themselves, have a self-respect for their sexual organs, have a protection, have boundaries. This is non-existent. So look, has this ever happened to you? Here are some good examples of what happens when you have this low-grade animal sex with strangers out there or just hooking up on Tinder. You know what happens a lot of times, and many of you, let me know if you agree, one or both partners, all of a sudden, it changes. The energy changes. And it could be that you feel weird, or it could be that you've been brainwashed and all of a sudden, you're in love. All of a sudden, because you had sex with someone, you feel like you need to marry them. Or some people get panic and they have to run. And you know, a lot of times they just like run and you never see them again. Or they start to degrade you publicly. They lose a little respect for you if you're going to be hanging out with that person. You know, at first it felt like they were interested in you. And it felt like, you know, something was going to, you know, maybe you can have a relationship with this person. Then you all of a sudden notice that you yourself feel differently. Something changes. Many times after animal sex, you feel like jealous, or you feel irrational, or you know what I'm talking about. There is that change. And sometimes it can never go back to what it was. And even when I talk to people who have friends with benefits, they're still not 100% happy. They still are looking and they want more. What is that they're looking for, and what is it that they want more of? Really want. When you're out there hooking up with people, what you really are looking for is acceptance. You're looking for some love. You're looking for validation. You're looking for intimacy. And the way you're going about doing it is the least reliable way to get what you really, really crave, which is love. All of a sudden you feel cold, you feel detached, you feel sad, and you gotta numb yourself some more. You gotta drink, you gotta smoke some pot, you gotta just keep this facade while you're going out there having sex with strangers because you're not in tuned. You're not being congruent to the heart chakra and what you really, really want and who you really are. Learn how to respect and protect your reproductive organs so that when you're ready, you can have children. And that will give you self-love. That'll increase your self-worth. Oh my God. When you choose to have rabbit sex, you are choosing to say, I am not worth. I'm not worth. I'm not worthy. I'm not special. Anyone can come into my VJJ. Cucumbers, fortune cookies, male, female, objects. There is no limit. And first, you have to help yourself. First, you have to love yourself. So if you're out there having sex with strangers, maybe this video will help you become more aware and and more aware of what's going on with yourself, and give you strength to make an informed choice. This is Moonlight. This video. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye.